The International Criminal Court on Friday announced an arrest warrant for Russian President Vladimir Putin on the war crime accusation of unlawfully deporting Ukrainian children. This is the first time that the global court has issued a warrant against a leader of one of the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council. The bold legal move will obligate the court's 123 member states to arrest Putin and transfer him to The Hague for trial if he sets foot on their territory, making the Russian president unable to travel internationally. Apart from this, it is highly unlikely that much will come out of the move. The ICC has no powers to arrest suspects and can only exercise jurisdiction within its member countries, and Russia is not one of them. The court's shock notice came hours after other news with the potential to significantly impact Russia's war in Ukraine, including a Moscow visit from Chinese leader Xi Jinping and more fighter jets for Kyiv's forces. Russia's commander for children's rights, Maria Lvova-Belova, is also wanted by the ICC for the same crimes. In the past, she has spoken openly of efforts to indoctrinate Ukrainian children taken to Russia. ICC prosecutor Karim Khan told AFP that the arrest warrants were based upon forensic evidence, scrutiny, and what has been said by those 2 individuals. The evidence we presented focused on crimes against children. Children are the most vulnerable part of our society, said Khan. The ICC said judges found there were reasonable grounds to suspect Putin's criminal responsibility and grant Khan's application for the warrants, which were made back on February 22nd. ICC President Piotr Hofmansky said that the execution of the warrants depends on international cooperation. Prosecutor Khan launched an investigation into alleged war crimes and crimes against humanity in Ukraine just days after Russia's invasion. Khan recently posted pictures from a visit to Ukraine alongside empty cots in an empty children's care home and said that investigating alleged child abduction was a priority. It's poignant, he said. One sees empty cribs and empty beds juxtaposed with paintings by those children on the walls. Zelensky, who met Khan on his visit, welcomed the arrest warrants for his nemesis in Moscow. A historic decision from which historic responsibility will begin, Zelensky said. Ukraine's Western allies also hailed the move. US President Joe Biden said that the warrant was justified and makes a very strong point, while noting that the United States is not a member of the ICC. However, Moscow has denied the allegations and labeled the warrants as outrageous. Spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said that any of the court's decisions were null and void, and former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev compared the warrant to a toilet paper. More than 16,000 Ukrainian children have been deported to Russia since February 24, 2022 invasion, according to Kyiv, with many allegedly placed in institutions and foster homes. Set up in 2002, the ICC is a court of last resort for the world's worst crimes when countries cannot or will not prosecute suspects.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.